What's up, guys? We are here, round number 2 for going over some of our paranormal tools and little tips hidden.
Once again, we are the Ghost Gabbers. I'm Jason.
I'm Joe, and want to welcome you guys back. If you guys enjoyed the first video, thank you guys. Looking for more subscribers because we want to get all the info out that we can on what we do, and if you guys enjoy it, there are periodic times where we actually bring people along to do what we're doing.
Right.
As we're going over, we discussed what we're going to be talking about now and evidence. What kind of evidence do you guys get and how do you get it?
And what do you consider evidence? Because like we said in the first one, whatever we put out there, we're never going to tell you that it's paranormal. It's just things that, as during our investigations, we can't explain, anomalies that we may feel are paranormal. But we're never going to put that belief on anybody else because that's the way it should be.
Exactly. The power of suggestion is very, very crucial in this field. If I tell you I hear something, you're going to hear it. If I tell you I see something, you're going to see it. If I say, hey, just take a look at this, and you come to your own conclusion and like, yeah, at this time, what did you see? Oh my gosh, I saw. Everything is up to interpretation.
Right.
So speaking of up to interpretation, we have actually gotten a lot of good evidence from devices, from phones, action cameras, video cameras, and also voice recorders. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Which brands do we use? The basic, cheapest brand that work. That's all you need.
Yeah. So if you have a particular brand that you like or used to using, that's fine. It's all about budget. Because we hunt on a budget.
That's it. As we're doing ghost hunting on a budget, it's not just about that. And like Jason said, if you stick to a specific brand, it's also about comfort for you.
Right.
Do you know how to go over the evidence? Do you know how to edit your formats and everything else that you
And
need
then,
to be doing?
let's be realistic. You can go out and buy the $200,000 or $2,000 camera, $2,000 camera, and it may be harder to use than the $100 camera, and you might not even get better results.
Absolutely.
So keep it simple.
That's the main thing you got to do.
Right.
So on that note, what we're going to be talking about today is, first thing we brought up in the other episode, your cell phone is your best friend when it comes to any kind of situation. So your phone can capitalize for your video, for your audio, and for
still photos.
Right. Everything. It's a 3-in-1 shot, and if you go beyond that, if you're going to upload all the apps. We're looking into right now, first and foremost, let's jump into this one. The GoPro Hero 8 Black with Media Mod. Now, this amplifies the audio on it. I love the GoPro series, but
it's a little pricier, like we were talking about. So we've also invested in a brand called Akasa. This is the Akasa Brave. No, this is just the Akasa 6. And it does basically everything that the GoPro does, with a few slight less things to do, but it is also 1/3 the price.
Absolutely.
So that is a big thing.
Ghost hunting on a budget.
Ghost hunting on a budget. Now, one thing that GoPro has is the exterior microphone, which can help you to pick up sounds. But that isn't the thing that you have to be careful of, because the sensitivity on a microphone may pick up too much sound.
Absolutely.
Depending on where you're at.
So within one of the last investigations that we went on, we used the GoPro 8 and we picked up an amplified sounds, and we were far away from where the cameras were filming.
Right.
So if you go too much, sometimes it could be a good thing, but after you're going over all of your evidence, you lose it.
Right.
So GoPro, Akasa. This one is also a fun one because this actually has night vision. It's got a night mode on it.
Right.
And we also add exterior IR lights to amplify, as you can slightly see. It enhances what you're looking into without the naked eye. So in pure darkness, everything gets amplified from there. You set it up on a tripod, you walk around handheld. You want the purple look, you want the green look.
This one also does come with an exterior microphone, which I suggest you use. make sure you turn it on.
Yes. Everything is completely separate. If you don't turn the light on,
we'll talk about that another time.
You don't turn your light on, light's not going to work.
Right,
You don't turn on the microphone's not going to work. You're just going to be dealing with the internal housing and whatever's built into that. So if it's poor quality, no offense to, we're not going to say this brand, but the night vision works great. Or external microphones help out significantly.
This particular camera, which I also have one, I think it's the exact same one, was about $100. So that's what I was saying. You can go for the $2,000 high quality movie production camera, but that might not even give you what you want. It's also going to be bulkier, heavier, all that kind of stuff. But once again, it's preference. That's all it is. Now, when it also comes to that light, we also have this little guy that can mount onto the camera, or he's got a fancy triangle one over here.
My triangle one, Harbor Freight for $2.
This one was $10 on Amazon. Now, what's cool about this one is it has the ability to attach directly to the camera, and you can go out and buy more of them and attach them to each other. So if you're in a larger area that you want to light up, it's perfect. Once again, though, inexpensive, easy to use, small, portable.
Absolutely. As Jason had made reference to my little triangle one, Harbor Freight, only $2. Not getting a promo for it. We're not being sponsored by it. But what I like about, well, not yet. What I like about this one is the red light. If you notice that it goes off. There is a rumor that apparently spirits get irritated with the red lights. So one of the things to not piss a spirit off, but to try and see if we can get a little bit more out of it.
Just put out a different energy to attract different energy.
Yeah.
Right.
Because when you're going out and doing these things, when you're going on a ghost hunt, you're hunting ghosts. Just think about it. If you're going to investigate, you're going to see if there's claims of it, and within trying to find out your evidence, you're trying to see what you can get back. That's the difference between ghost hunting and...
And we're going to go into more depth in that in another episode.
Absolutely.
About different theories on it and our own personal beliefs on it.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next thing.
Voice recorders.
Voice recorders.
Anything that you have that's audible. Again, we're going to go back to your best friend, your phone. You can upload things. You can already have a voice recorder on there, which is just taking personal notes. These small little devices right here amplify your sounds that are around you.
These are way more sensitive than the microphone on your phone. So once again, like with the other things, be careful where you put it, how close you are to it. These are really great for picking up even lower sounds than what you're going to get on your phone. And you can download these directly to a laptop or a computer or any files you get. Yeah, these are great. And once again, inexpensive. How much did you pay for this one?
That one, I think less than $20.
Yeah, once again, inexpensive, small, portable, easy to use. And then you go on that. So yeah, like we said, when it comes to equipment, keep it simple. So it's easy to use in the field. It doesn't have to be the name brand. For us, we've had really good luck on Amazon finding almost everything.
Pretty much everything.
Relatively inexpensive price. Now, with this one, has a mount on the bottom for a larger tripod, or these smaller tripods.
At our friend, the
99-cent store, which you can also use to put your action cameras in, or your meters in.
And everything on display, if you're going to be recording anything, if you want people to see your footage, the best thing to do is to try and make sure that you have everything on the video, on the photos. You want to make sure everything works together because, once again, a personal experience is a personal experience.
Right.
You want the evidence. You want people to see what's going on. You have to record everything. You can't just tell somebody or they're not going to believe you.
Right.
It's the world we live in.
So I think that pretty much covers that.
There's going to be many more other things.
Right.
As stated earlier, if you have a specific brand that you want to stick to, we're not going to name those names, but Samsung, Apple, Canon, Sony.
There's so much out there.
There's way too many. One's going to be better than the other. One's going to be preferred over the other. It's all about your liking, your taste, your budget, and if this is even for you or not. This is for us. This is what we do. Ghost hunting on a budget. And once again, all the different cameras. We've got so many different brands. We've got a cheap action camera. It picks up audio. It picks up visual. We have GoPro, one of the
top,
mecca.
Yeah.
The mecca.
More expensive.
More expensive. You're
Does
going to
the
pay
same
for
thing.
that. But you're going to be paying the price.
Right.
But you're getting GoPro. So,
but we also do recommend that you do have multiple devices, multiple cameras, multiple voice recorders, especially for larger areas.
Absolutely. If you're going to be doing residentials, which I prefer residentials because you get a little bit more in tune with people.
Right.
When you go to locations, you're kind of limited because you don't have a full production backing you up. And when you start walking in with all these big cameras and heavy duty items, people are going to start looking at you and you might get asked to leave. So small and simple, little tiny devices, recorders, set it down, record, walk away. No one's going to see it, but you'll come back in a couple minutes. So on that note, we've got our cameras, we've got our visuals. You guys got more info on what you guys need to do if you want to do it. Again, we are the Ghost Gabbers. I'm Joe.
I'm Jason.
And we will see you guys on the next installment.
Gabbers out.
And then from there...